Go on.
So I would like to know your name.
Adane Providence Israel.
Okay, answer.
Yeah, I'm Providence Israel Akoso, but they call me Pastor Providence.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So we want to know how did you two meet?
Mm, we met in the church. I would say church, and we worked together, the same place as a teacher.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're correct. But prior to that, I was already observing you because we lived in the same on the same street. All right. So I was already watching her. She was always busy. She's always busy. Like I was wondering what she was doing. I was even thinking she was married. She's always going out with some children, and the children are looking so sharp and neat. I liked it, you know. And then also, those days we don't have water like we do now. She would always fetching early morning. She's fetching water. I'm like, with this girl, she must be so hardworking. And before you know, she has arranged those children. They will pass to school. Then she will not pass down. I've been there with you. I'll observe. So for me, my meeting has started from observation, personal observation. You understand?
At some point, some people thought I was the owner of those children. They were like, this lady, this girl, you got married so early. Look at you with three children already. And, taking care of those children, they actually looked like me. And you wouldn't even believe they're not my children.
No, I actually thought they were children. No, until you came to the church. So I started observing you before you came to the church. All right. Then I was in the choir department, I think. Yeah, you came in, and I wasn't the leader then when you came. Then somehow you joined the choir, so we started relating from there. So I got to know, right, at that point that she's not even her children.
Yeah.
So I was like, this woman that would care for somebody's children like this, her own, she'll finish work. That was it. And then after that, you started working in the school. Then I came work in the school as well when I came back from school. And I think officially meeting was through the school.
Yeah.
All right, was through the school. I think that answered the question, right? You
Okay.
need more details.
No, please. That's fine. So you two have been married. Please, for how long?
17 years now. Going to 17.
Wow. Is it up to 17 years?
Yeah. Our first one is 16.
I would have said
so
15, but
it's-
thank God,
yeah,
women are good
17.
with dates.
Mhm.
All right, 17.
We actually got married on his birth month. I know you won't
Well,
remember.
I didn't take note of that. Okay. It was in April, right?
Yeah.
Wow. 17 years now.
Mhm.
Time flies.
Okay, so moving forward, what inspires you to be a better person for each other?
Wow. Well, I think you should go first. Question is kind of ambiguous. I don't know where to place it. But something. Sorry, I think
Yeah,
I'm getting inspiration.
Yeah, say it. For your
Now,
life, get mine.
Yeah, see, one thing I've come to see in life is when you relate with people and you place them how you want them to be, they might not be there. It's like you're placing a demand on them. All right. So, see, when as a man, my wife gives me so much respect and she places me so high, it's like I'm trying to meet up. I don't know if you understand. It's just like it's kind of a response to her disposition about me. When somebody disrespects you, even if they pretend, somewhere, somehow, you will know that, man, I'm nothing before this person. So you wouldn't bother trying. All right. So I just wish a lot of people understand the importance of how how you relate with your partner, how you see your partner, because how you see them inside will play out in your actions towards them. So when I discovered that she has so much respect for me, she does not just see me as a husband, she sees me as a pastor. I know I have a lot to do. So I try to be that person, okay, there are other inspiration. I think this is one of them. I could say. So over to you now.
Well, I'll say the way he cares for me. Yeah, things I don't struggle for things. Once I ask, he gives to me. So it's not just the giving that makes me give him the respect I give to him. There are so many. I think I
The
could
respect
remember.
has been there.
Yeah, it has been there. Even when we were not married, the way when I got an admission, he sponsored it without even looking back. I said, this one, I think we are going somewhere.
Mm.
That was where the respect came in. You know, when I was not married, a lot of guys that were coming around, what they were after was my body, but it wasn't. That was not what he wanted. He wanted the best for me. So up till now, whatever he's doing, he want me to be involved. Even when even when I try to feel as if I can't do that, he gives me the courage. He say you don't want to do it. Yes. If I know you can do it. You know that alone, I want to be a better person to him. I always try to meet up to his standard, whatever he wants me to do. So we can match up together.
Okay.
That's really
Alright.
cute. Okay, so, sir, please, as a pastor, what do you do aside being a pastor?
What do I do? Okay, I was already somebody before I became a pastor.
Okay.
You know, I was already first. I was into multiple businesses. Uh, Going to school. My first goal was to be a chartered accountant, and while I was on that, I got to begin to study about success, about wealth, and I saw that wasn't going to take me there. So I chose the path of entrepreneurship. So I started businesses. Started a group of businesses that had kind of shops, local shops, in different locations. That was how I got started in business. And then when I realized I was going to be very much involved in the ministry, as God began to unveil His plan. God does not show you the full picture from the very beginning, because if it does, you'll be scared. Right? You just go off. Okay, so I realized that, man, this is more than what I thought. I had to change my approach. So I got into network marketing and started building relationship businesses. And yeah, that worked for me for a while. But after a while, I saw that as the ministry began to grow, my responsibilities began to increase. I had to switch into something else that would not really be so demanding. So I got into forex trading and also cryptocurrency. When the wave of cryptocurrency came, I began to get involved so that I could do something that is lucrative enough, yet it's not time consuming. Okay, that will give me time to be available for my family and also the ministry. So I think from the very beginning, I never wanted to be a pastor who is waiting for people to give to him before he survives or he'll be able to do anything. I wanted to fend for myself and actually be the one giving. Okay, and that has helped me to be able to be that kind of pastor.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Ma, you said you've been married for 17 years.
Yeah.
What do you admire most about your husband?
I would say his determination. He's determined. If he wants to do anything, he doesn't give up.
That's really cute. Sir, please, what about you?
What I admire most about her?
Yes, sir.
She's very humble. Okay, she's down to earth. Like, I've seen a lot of ladies who are supposedly in her shoes, maybe in her level of status, class. You can't even talk to them. They are so. What am I going to use? They try to be very sophisticated, even if they are not. Right? And what they are only trying to create an impression, they try to create a distance from people. But she's simple. She's able to connect with people. It makes the ministry easy for me. All right. And then secondly, I don't say most, but there's so many things I admire about her. And another thing is, based on her humility, she doesn't give me any pressure, right? Like, she doesn't just make demand because he knows I have the money or I have the resources and just say, okay, please, I need a car. Please, I need a house. Please, she doesn't. She can just come say, I beg, give me 15 now. You know, they pass. Do you understand? And it's amazing. Okay, for one of the reasons most men are very secretive about their income is because of pressure. But here she knows my income, she knows what I make in a day. I mean, she has access to my funds and she's not even interested. No pressure. Okay, she gives me peace. I think that's one of the things I enjoy most and I admire so much.
think I'm going to get married tomorrow. Okay. So what's that one thing that can instantly make your day? What's that one thing she would do that can instantly make your day, make you happy?
Wow. I'm trying to think. Wow. Do you have something to say?
I don't know what I'm making. I don't just to do the right thing.
Well,
Give him when I'm supposed to give him the food.
Okay.
That's it. And the right thing, what he likes eating. Sometimes there are food you bring, he will eat very well. And there are some you just touch it and stand up. I know this one doesn't go. So try to give him that thing. I know that when I serve him, wow, he will eat very well.
Okay. So what do you guys enjoy doing together? What do you two enjoy doing together?
Mm,
wow. Let me say first. When we first got married, we studied together a lot and prayed together a lot. Because I had this idea that misunderstanding is when an understanding is missing. So I wanted her to know most of what I knew, and also to know most of what she's acquainted with. So we get together, we talk a lot, read together, study together, and pray together.
yes.
We share experiences together, ideas, plan together. That was the early stage of our relationship. But after blending, like we don't blend, we know ourselves. Currently, what would you say we do together a lot? I know, Sha, but I just want to hear from you whether I'm correct in my mind.
I think when we are analyzing a coin, if you are trading, say, okay, look at how the market is going to move now. Being able to communicate when he's talking, not him talking and I don't know which one is sell, which one is buy. No, no, no. Being able to respond to him. No, no, no. This one
I
is
think
this
that
one
was
is
exactly what was in my
no.
mind.
Then
You see, one of
we
the
can
things,
sit and plan and dissect a market.
one of the things that makes most couples start going apart is when their interests are apart.
Yeah.
All right. I know her; she's into education. That's please be that. Anything you see that at school. When she's doing anything about school, she's
I
just okay.
can
She can be there. Okay.
I can go for a seminar, education seminar, not even if you like teach from that to tomorrow. I'm
About
very
education.
agile, yes.
Yeah.
But when it comes to technical analysis and all that, I was like slacking. One that said, I can do this thing now. Now I noticed that when I was not showing interest, we are not actually blending. No, on my own in school, I can be in school for have you not close? I will come back. And I just say it's like I just say okay, let me try to learn what he's doing so we can actually do things together. So he do follow me to school also. He will we
I
will
was
stay
about to say
together.
that. I was
Eh,
about to say
so,
that.
so I had to learn his own. So I will do things together. We can go together to my school and also trade together in his own line of business. So,
Yeah, I think so. So currently she's a very good trader. You know, she will just come and say, "Man, I analyze this coin, the movement. You see this. If you enter from this point, the trade. We just flow." So I think that's what we do mostly together at this stage. Currently, most of the time we have a prayer rotation. She has a prayer time, so when she's closing, I'm starting my own prayers. Okay, so our time, once she's ending, I'm starting. That's how we do it. But most of it, what we do together mostly is trading, or when I'm going with her to her business place.
Okay, so I find this very interesting because you hardly see a forex or a crypto trader that has his partner, a wife that also trade. It is very rare.
Yeah,
So
that's
I think this is like the most exciting part about both of
true.
you.
You can say that again.
Okay, so before we're done, what are your likes and dislikes
It's, like
about
people of
people?
food.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go first. Okay. Before I forget. You know, there's a lot of things we could talk about, but let me just take one first. Then she'll go. Maybe I'll come one more and we'll be done with that. I don't like proud people. Okay, people who feel they know it all, they have it all, they've seen it all. There's nothing wrong with you know you being charged up with so much knowledge and maybe capacity, placement status, and all of that. But then you should be able to connect with people of different class and background. Okay, when you relate with people. This is a human being like me. It doesn't have to be. This is not my class. This is not my level. We all started somewhere, right? And it's even more annoying when you see people who had a very humble background try to relegate people who are in their humble beginnings because they are somewhere now. So it turns me off. In fact, I just disconnect. Okay, when I see somebody, maybe just playing down on somebody, making the person less of himself or herself, simply because I mean the person is just that you started somewhere too. Just give a chance. All right, so that's for me. That's my number one thought.
Ma, please.
Okay, I'll say I hate ungrateful people around me. They can harm you. There's nothing you do that will satisfy them.
Mhm.
And also, I hate proud people. Be yourself. Nobody's competing with you. I don't like anything competing. As in, this one did, this one. Look at what she did. I want to do it when you know you can't even do it. Don't compete. Just move in your own space.
Okay, well, like I said, there's a whole lot to say. Okay, but we cannot exhaust the list of things to talk about. But I think, like they said, you can't know it all about anybody in one day. But as time goes on, I believe there'll be more opportunities for us to talk more about life and experiences. But for now, what do you say?
Say bye for now.
All right. Thank you. Bye.